Captain America throws his mighty shield. All those who chose to oppose his shield must yield.
Hello, I'm the Comic Guy, and welcome to the couch. Let's talk about Rob Liefeld. Oh boy.
If you read Marvel Comics in the mid-90s, you probably stumbled upon his work at some point. He's most well known for creating Cable, but he's also done work on New Mutants and X-Force. He's also worked on a few other things, but I have no clue what they are, so let's just forget about them and move on. So now you're probably wondering,
what does this have to do with Captain America?
well, I'll tell you. According to Wikipedia, following the apparent deaths of the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and Doctor Doom battling Onslaught in Onslaught Marvel Universe, they were reborn and certain aspects of their earlier stories were expanded with the intent of telling their adventures anew for modern generations. So in other terms, they just rebooted a few franchises to target a younger audience, which makes perfect sense for the time.
So, with this groundbreaking event that's supposed to be targeting a younger audience while also engaging the fans, who do you think they got to do the artwork? I'll give you one hint. It rhymes with Rob Liefeld.
That's right, they got Rob Liefeld. And the one that was considered the worst by many was his run of Captain America from 1996.
So, without further ado, let's take a look at Captain America issue 1 from November 96.
First of all, what's wrong with Cap's face? His eyes are so far apart and his chin is so blocky, it's just unnatural. Ugh. And what's with this pose he's making? His shield looks really weird. It looks like it's bent in half and his arms are just going right out and it's just unproportional and I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking. Let's just move on. So the issue starts with Captain America sitting in the middle of a war zone. Um, okay. Shouldn't he be doing something? Why does his shield look like it's just like hanging on the back of his elbow? Whatever. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Why are you monologuing while there's bombs being dropped and soldiers are dying and crap? You should be helping them. You have superhuman strength. That's like if chicken out wearing nunchuck man. What are you doing? What are you doing? What?
All around me are familiar faces.
So apparently Steve was only having the scariest nightmare of them all, standing in the middle of a war zone doing nothing. I know, I have those every night. Maybe I should wake Peggy. Never held anything back from her before. It's just, part of me somehow knows I shouldn't tell her. That somehow it could be dangerous.
It could be dangerous to tell my wife that I was standing in a war zone and not doing anything because I was thinking about the Pledge of Allegiance.
So Steve Roger, his son, and his misshapen wife, I mean, look at her. What happened to her legs? They look like they came right out of The Incredibles. What the crap? Steve kisses his wife and flies off into the sunset. Nah, just kidding. He drives to work with his one black friend, so you know he's a real American. They drive by and see Morpheus from the Matrix just standing there with his really small white pupils. It's very creepy. Steve recognizes Morpheus. He just doesn't know where he's seen him, but, you know, probably the Matrix.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work. when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your head.
Later that night, everyone in the Rogers home is asleep, except 102 channels on cable. Why is there never anything good on?
Dang it, I knew we should have gotten that Xbox. Guess I'll just have to watch reruns of iCarly again. Freddy and Sam kissed?
So Cap's having his nightmare again. Through the night, with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home.
Whoa.
Maybe it's time to tell Peggy about these dreams. But how am I ever going to get her to understand, or anyone to understand, when I don't understand it myself?
Phew, I'm glad I'm not the only one that doesn't understand what's going on in this book whatsoever.
So we cut to some random girl sitting on the stairs. Okay. Ricky Barnes has done everything right, practicing since she was 4 years old, when all her friends blew their money on clothes at the mall. She had scrimped and saved to see Barry Shinnikov at Lincoln Center.
Wait, who's this Barshin, who is this guy? I'll be right back.
Oh, apparently it's this guy. He's a Russian dancer. So why didn't they tell you this? Actually, they did. Here's the alternate cut. It's I don't know why they cut it out, but here it is. So basically, this girl doesn't get into this dance school that she wants to go to, and she's real bummed out about it. And I guess her brother is a racist or something. I'm not really sure. So she tries to stop them, but the big guy like throws her out of the way, and she just lets them go. And that's the end of that. So we cut again to the protest in progress, where Mega Hitler or Robo Hitler from Castle Wolfenstein is just kind of sitting there. So basically, he's just telling everybody that they should build the wall, keep those dirty immigrants out because they're taking our jobs. Oh, they predicted it. But there's like this agent from Shield there, and he's like, I gotta do this right now, so he runs off. And somehow the guy finds that they have nukes. You'd think that they'd keep those a little more secure.
Ah, Mr. Robo Hitler, our plan is going perfectly, but where do you want us to put the mega nukes? I don't know, put them in the basement. Sir, what if somebody finds them? That door is not very secure. I think one of the hinges are broken and... How dare you question me? Whoa, sir, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just kidding with you, buddy. But seriously, put them in the basement.
So the guy gets caught by an unseen figure, which... where's his nose? So we cut again to Steve walking down the road when he runs into Morpheus again. Morpheus tells Steve to walk him home, so he does, and what do you know? The man has Captain America's shield. The man gives Steve back his shield, but before they can do anything else, whoa, room! That was the explosion. So these beetle-looking guys blew up the place and are searching for Captain America, but before they can, Captain climbs out of the rubble and says, "This ends now."
Even though I haven't met you up until this moment, this ends now.
So of course fighting ensues, and it goes on for a few pages until he finally beats them all. But sadly, Captain America wasn't quick enough, as the old man Morpheus dies in his arms.
He was so old. miss you.
The Matrix is everywhere.
Okay, shut up.
And with the death of Uncle Morpheus, Steve Rogers becomes the embodiment of Satan? What the heck? The issue ends with Nick Fury saying that he's gonna make sure Captain America works on his terms. And that's it. The end.
So, in conclusion, was it that bad? Probably not as bad as everybody says it is, but it is the worst Captain America comic. Has really bad artwork. The story is just not that great, and I'd just stay away from this altogether. And Rob Liefeld. So, that's the end of the first episode of The Couch. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.
Do you want to know what it is?